have very loyal viewers here. You may have noticed that's some new music for our Yea or Nay, and it's much more appropriate, right? It's nice and light. It sounds like a...
I'm not sure what
I don't know what it is, but it's something new. It's definitely new.
I was getting ready to be a contestant
game
on Beat
show.
the
Right,
Clock.
I was
Exactly.
to fill something out.
Door number 3, thank you.
Yes, it's from a 50s vacuum cleaner
I'll take
commercial.
the car.
You'll take the car
I'll
behind
take
door
the
number
car.
3. Done. Anyway, first up, 66-year-old Clarence David Moore called the Franklin County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky this week and turned himself in. This after spending the last 39 years on the run living under a fake name. You see, apparently Mr. Moore recently suffered a stroke and was left partially paralyzed. He couldn't get medical coverage with his fake Social Security number and his assumed name after escaping from prison almost 4 decades ago. The best part? This wasn't the first time Moore escaped from prison either. It was his third. What kind of prisons do they build over there? So, would you turn yourself in after 39 years on the run, Brad Hirschfield?
For medical care post a stroke? I'm pretty sure I would, yeah. Whether he deserves it or not is something else, but I think I would turn myself in.
Is it smart, Tom?
Well, for medical care, I think it is smart. He has no other choice at this point.
It's not that unique of a story, believe it or not. You'd be amazed how many people find themselves in need of health care that don't have insurance or coverage, and they do either commit a crime or turn themselves in for a past crime so they can get health care, and they get it.
And some people come over the border for the same treatment.
They do, don't they? I just keep thinking of Brooks from Shawshank, how he wanted to go back to prison because he couldn't acclimate himself. Say they made him work at a grocery store or something. His hands couldn't keep up, and he eventually hung himself. Anyway, enjoy your dinner. Next up, an historic decision for 2 Long Island chimpanzees who were granted habeas corpus by Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Barbara Jaffe. For those of you who don't speak legalese, habeas corpus is a legal petition detainees use to seek relief from unlawful imprisonment. Rick wrote that. In this case, the chimps are at Stony Brook University, that's on Long Island, excuse me, for biomedical experimentation. But with this new ruling, Stony Brook must now provide the court with a legally sufficient reason for keeping the chimps, who go by the names of Leo and Hercules, in captivity, or they will be set free. So the judge believes these chimps deserve the same rights and freedoms as human beings. Haven't we heard that before? Is this all part of the chimps' evil plan to take over the world, Brad Hirschfield?
I don't think it's Planet of the Apes all over again, though I was raised on that series and I loved it. You got me. I think this is nuts. I think that when people can't make distinctions between humans and animals, and I am no fan of animal cruelty, I believe it's a sin. But there is a difference. When you can't make the distinction between humans and animals, you're going to start making really poor distinctions from different kinds of people, and we're on a very bad path.
Tom?
Absolutely, slippery slope. I mean, I'm waiting for Charleston Heston to be there, pounding the sand.
Before you answer, you're going to say you're friends with Barbara Jaffe, or you go bowling with Barbara Jaffe.
I don't
you
know
know
Barbara
her,
Jaffe.
don't you?
I do not, but I am going to say this. I want people out there to know that we're not all crazy in New York, and that while the Supreme Court finding this sounds like a big deal, the Supreme Courts in New York are the lowest circuit courts. Oh. So our highest court did not rule that monkeys are people. Our lowest court did.
Okay. Believe it or not, I agree with this completely, that animals should have, certain ones anyway, including my dog, should have the exact same rights.
I'm going to tell your dog you said that.
Well, look, you heard a dog, I say you get the same type of...
I'm going to tell your dog.
Okay, the same sort of sentence that you do when you heard a human being. I believe that, I really
say
do.
it means he
People
gets to
think I'm
put you
crazy.
out at night.
I actually believe that. Here's a story we all kind of relate to. Well, maybe. After months of dealing with an uncooperative computer, a Colorado Springs man ended matters by shooting it 8 times with a handgun. You heard me right. A man shot his computer 8 times. This was certainly an interesting way to deal with IT problems, don't you think? Colorado Springs Police, tweeted a picture of the dead computer with the caption, "Photo of computer that was killed." Do you think this man has seen Office Space too many times, Brad? And have you seen Office Space?
I have not.
Oh, God.
But I think he may have.
Uh-huh.
And I think he's nuts. And the only issue here isn't he's nuts. Is if there's a weapons issue, then he should be prosecuted for that. You want to shoot your own stuff? Have at it.
It should be noted, Tom, that in Office Space, they really just kicked the crap out of a
That's
printer that never
That's right.
worked and needed toner all the time. But they didn't shoot it. But the point is the same. Anyway, have you ever thought of shooting your computer?
No, but taking a sledgehammer to it has come to my mind.
Okay.
Or picking up and tossing it, that has come to mind.
Rick?
You've heard of Murder 1? This is Murder 1.0.
Oh, very good.
It would have been perfect
Ba-dum
if he
bum.
said 1 dot.
Dot.
Oh. Finally, John Boehner was spotted kissing Nancy Pelosi in the Rose Garden while the pair was waiting for President Obama to speak. Is this a sign, panel, that maybe the two parties have a chance of coming together? Yay or nay quickly, Brad?
Nay.
Tom?
Nay, he thinks he's Joe Biden.
And by the way, it's the third time he's kissed her, and it hasn't made a difference so far, so nay.
Okay, I'm a yay, actually, even though they probably are bonding over skin treatment options. Could be the way to go. Anyway, panel, you were a tremendous night. Tom, thanks for coming on the Daily
Thanks for having
Wrap.
me. It's a lot of fun.
Scale of 1 to 10.
10.
10. Good answer.
Okay.
What else is he
It's
going
the
to
right
say?
answer.
Yeah,
Good
right
guys
answer.
next to me. Why not?
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Be sure to tune in for more Daily Wrap at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'm Joe Concha saying good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.